A cargo ship I was tracking just vanished from the ocean. I'm a maritime data analyst. My job is to track shipping lanes, monitor cargo manifests, and basically make sure every vessel on the ocean is where it's supposed to be. It's a boring job 99% of the time. The 1% is when something goes wrong. And this time, something went very, very wrong. I was tracking a cargo freighter, the Valkyrie's Vow, on its way from Singapore to Long Beach. The ship was in the middle of a massive patch of open ocean, far from any landmass or other ships. The weather was clear, the sea was calm. It was a routine journey. My system flagged a minor anomaly. The ship's AIS, Automatic Identification System, transponder, which broadcasts its location, speed, and heading, had a slight hiccup. It wasn't uncommon. Sometimes a satellite connection would drop for a second. The system re-established the connection almost instantly. But when it did, the ship's data was different. Its speed had dropped to 0, and its heading was now listed as unknown. The transponder was still broadcasting from the exact same coordinates, but the ship itself had apparently stopped dead in the water. My heart started to pound. I tried to contact the ship directly, sending a secure message to the captain. No response. I checked the live satellite feed. The screen was just a deep, unbroken blue, the kind you get when there's nothing there. The ship, a 1,200-foot-long vessel, was gone. The coordinates were still broadcasting an AIS signal, but the ship wasn't there. I called my supervisor. We went through every protocol we had. We contacted the Coast Guard. We checked for distress signals. We looked for any other ships in the vicinity. There was nothing. The AIS transponder was still sending out a perfect signal from the middle of the ocean, a ghost in the machine. It was a digital fingerprint for a ship that no longer existed. I spent the next 2 days obsessing over the data. I checked every satellite, every frequency, every sensor. I found nothing. The ship just vanished. Tonight, I was reviewing the raw data from the moment the ship disappeared. I wasn't looking for a ship anymore. I was just trying to understand what happened. I found a tiny, almost imperceptible blip in the data stream. It was a single, tiny, distorted audio file. I had to run it through multiple filters and enhancers to make it audible. When I finally played it, I heard a man's voice. It was the captain, but it wasn't a distress call.